The learning objectives of today's lecture are: you all will be able to calculate median of grouped data. You will be able to appreciate the importance of median in real life situations. You will be able to establish the empirical relationship between the three measures of central tendency, that is mean, mode and median. Now about the three measures of central tendency. Last one is median, which we will be doing in this video. Always remember, for calculating median, class intervals must be continued. Before applying the formula for median for grouped data, make sure the class intervals should be continued. If the class intervals are not continued, then you must make them continue before applying the formula. And the second new thing, now since you have read about the mean, mode and median, now the empirical relationship between the three measures of central tendency, that is mean, mode and median, is 3 median is equal to mode plus 2 mean. This is the relationship between the three measures of central tendency. आपको ये वाला रिलेशन याद होना चाहिए. As far as exams are concerned, कई बार out of these three measures, 2 measures given होते हैं. You have to find out the third one. तो आपको सिर्फ एक ये फॉर्मूला लगाना है just to find out the third measure of unknown central tendency. You can use this formula. Number 1 of exercise 14.3, to further elaborate the concept of median. The following frequency distribution gives the monthly consumption of electricity of the consumers of a locality. Find the median, mean and mode of the data and compare them. Now in our previous videos, I have explained the mean and the mode. So I hope you can find mean and mode yourself. Now in this video, we will find the median. And further, we can verify it by using the empirical relationship between median, mean and mode. Now the data is here like this. This is the monthly consumption. So this is the class interval. And this is number of consumers, that is, this is frequency. Whenever we have to find the median, it means first we have to find out the cumulative frequency as well. Now I am finding the cumulative frequency. The first frequency and cumulative frequency for the first class interval always remain same. Now in this 4, I'll add 5. So 4 plus 5 is equals to 9. Then in this 9, I'll add another frequency. 9 plus 13 is 22. Then 22 plus 20. 22 plus 20 is 42. Similarly, in 42, I'll add 14. 42 plus 14 is 56. Then 56 plus 8 is 64. And 64 plus 4 is 68. I hope you know how to find the CF so far, right? Now the last cumulative frequency and the sum of frequency, obviously they'll be same. Now this is N. N means sum of the frequency. Class 9th में जब हमने median किया था, after arranging for ungrouped data, for arranging the data in ascending or descending order, we used to find out the middlemost observation, which used to be the median. So middlemost, so whatever the value of N, we have to divide it by 2. So N by 2, that is 68 by 2 is 34. Now after finding N by 2, we will see the CF. We'll consider that CF which is nearly greater than 34. जो 34 से immediately बड़ी वाली है. अब आप यहाँ पे देखो 34 से 22 छोटा है, 34 से 42 बड़ा है. तो इस वाली CF के सामने वाला class interval will be median class. So median class here is 125 over 125 to 145. That is, median lies between this. So median will not be less than 125. It will not be greater than 145. कोई भी वैल्यू जो इन दोनों की वैल्यूज के बीच में समवेयर, दैट विल बी द मीडियन. मीडियन क्लास के सामने वाली फ्रीक्वेंसी को हम लोग एफ नेम देते हैं. So that is f is equals to 20. मीडियन क्लास से ऊपर वाली क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी, मीडियन क्लास की प्रीसीडिंग cumulative frequency को we consider as CF. CF here is 22. Now what is the lower limit of the median class? It is 125. Now let's use the formula to calculate the median of grouped data. Median is equals to L plus n by 2 minus CF over F multiplied by H to H. H is class size, right? Class size is upper limit minus lower limit. That is अगर आप 145 में से 125 माइनस करोगे you get 20. So the value of H is 20. अब हम लोग L और ये सारी वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे. L की वैल्यू is 125 plus n by 2. n by 2 is 34 minus CF is 22. The value of F is 20 and the value of H is also 20. So 125 plus, we are applying body mass now, 34 minus 22 is 12. 12 by 20 into 20. Now further, this 20 and this 20, they are cancelled out. So we have 125 plus 12. So answer is 137. So therefore median for the given data is 137. Now what is the meaning of median 137 in this question? इसका मतलब ये है half of the consumers are using more than 137 units of electricity and half of the consumers are using less electricity according to this question. This is the interpretation of median. I hope you are clear how to find the median. You can look at this question completely. Before finding the median, make sure the class intervals are continued. They should be continued, right? After check, if they are not continued, you have to make them continued. Then you have to find a CF. After this, sum of frequency and the last CF has to be same. Then you will find n by 2. n by 2 निकालने के बाद आपने देखना है CF वाले कॉलम में 34 से इमीडिएटली बड़ी कौन सी वैल्यू है. लाइक 34 से इमीडिएटली बड़ी is 42. सो इस क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी के सामने वाला क्लास इंटरवल इज ऑलवेज मीडियन क्लास. मीडियन क्लास की फ्रीक्वेंसी इज कंसीडर्ड एज f. इससे ऊपर वाली CF की वैल्यू हम लोग फॉर्मूले के अंदर CF की वैल्यू डालेंगे, राइट? Now median class is 125 to 145. Frequency of the median class is 20. CF, which is preceding the median class, is 22. L is the lower limit of the median class. H is class size. And this is the formula to find the median, right? And your answer will always lie between the median class. Thank you. After watching this video, I hope you all are able to follow all the steps to find the median of grouped data, and you are also able to appreciate the importance of median in real life situations, and you are also able to establish the empirical relationship between the three measures of central tendency, that is mean, mode and median,